It's madness. They call it madness. They call it. And Love Struck here on 107.6 East Coast FM. Now, if you're a regular listener, you will know that a couple of weeks ago, we spoke to a lovely lady called Angie Walker, who was responsible for organising the Save Newarthill Library campaign. And we'll have Angie on the phone just now to find out how it's going, if there's any update on that. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's good to speak to you again. I actually thought it was a couple of weeks as well, but see, when I look back, it was July.
July?
It was July. We spoke last, yes.
That is a good few couple of weeks ago, then.
Certainly is. So there has been lots and lots happening in Newarthill since we last spoke. The last time I spoke to you, we just made a music video with the kids, which is on YouTube under Leave Our Books Alone. I think you're going to play it for the listeners today, are you?
We'll play it again for the listeners today, yes.
Play it again for the listeners today, that's great. So we're now up to, I think we're over 1,700 views on that on YouTube now.
Brilliant. Which
is fantastic. We've had lots of different activity. We had a couple of community events. We had a nice Halloween family night. We've had lots of celebrity endorsement. We did a selfie challenge, so we got selfies sent in from people like Janie Godley and Ashley Storey, who are big comics over in Glasgow. They did the Edinburgh Festival as well. Yeah. Lots of high-profile authors have been supporting us. So Val McDermid, Alex Marwood, Sharon Bolton, Diane Chamberlain. Lots and lots and lots of people, and it's been fantastic. Our MSP Richard Lyle also got involved in the campaign and put a motion into the Scottish Parliament about us.
Oh, nice one.
Which managed to get cross-party support and was going to be debated in the Chamber, so we were just waiting on a date for that coming through. Mm-hmm. And we, basically since we spoke, when I spoke to you last, I was sort of on my own, floundering about. I've now got a committee of 8 people in the campaign who are fantastic.
Working feverishly.
Yes, relentlessly. And we managed to meet last week with the Deputy Leader of North Lanarkshire Council, who's Councillor Paul Kelly, and Councillor Pat O'Rourke, who's one of the councillors in our ward in Newarthill. And we sort of pleaded with them again to reconsider their decision, to speak with Culture NL, who are the ALIO who are responsible for delivering the library service. And they were very interested in what we had to say and said that they would go and make representations on our behalf. We also did another public letter writing campaign. So we've been out at Christmas fairs, we've been down in the shopping centre speaking to people about the libraries, getting lots of letters signed, and we delivered 2 boxes to the Civic Centre in Motherwell, which is the sort of head office for North Lanarkshire Council. We took them down. We had 2 boxes, one for Councillor Jim Logue, who's the leader of the council, and one for Gillian Ferry, who's the chief executive of Culture NL. There were 1,536 letters in each box, with the proviso that under council policy they had to respond to each person within 10 working days. So that was obviously going to create an awful lot of work for them. But the support that we've had in the community has been amazing, and we were counting it up. I mean, Newarthill's a small village in North Lanarkshire with around 6,000 people, and between all the petition signatories and all the letters that we've got, we've had about 6,300 people who have protested the closure in total. So that is fantastic.
That is fantastic for such a small village.
Absolutely. I mean, we had support from people all over the world. We've had selfies from Bangladesh, Australia, all these people holding up placards saying Save Newarthill Library, so it's been fantastic. So we went down, handed over the letters, the local papers came, the Deputy Leader, Paul Kelly, very kindly came out to receive them, along with Councillor O'Rourke, and Richard Lyle MSP came along to support us, and we got some pictures taken as well for local press. We got a tweet later on that afternoon to say that the library was being kept open and saved.
Brilliant.
So basically we have won. It has been a 7-month battle. 8 of us have basically taken on the council, and we've managed to get them to reverse the decision, which is absolutely wonderful, and we are so happy.
That is fantastic. And it just shows, Angie, that, taking something like that, where you think, oh, doesn't matter what we say, they're going to close it anyway.
Yes.
It's not the attitude to have. If you want something badly, fight for it, and they will keep it.
Absolutely. I was speaking to a journalist yesterday. I had quite a lot of calls yesterday about our campaign and things, and one of the things that I said that she really agreed with was that I think in Scotland we are very much, we are too wee, we are too poor, we just have to take what's given to us, and that's not the case. People have got more power than they realise, and I think we're seeing a rise now in activism within local communities, which is a great thing, because people have a right to be involved in these decision-making processes and to challenge decisions that are unfair. I've actually got somebody sitting here who wants to say hello, and if I don't let him, he's never going to give me peace, so can I just put him on for 2 seconds?
Of course you can.
Right, here you go.
Hello. Hello, who's that?
What's your name?
What's your name?
He's run away.
That's
Angie Walker,
hello.
who is my 7-year-old son. He has been involved in all the campaigning as well with all the other children. I mean, the committee's kids have been dragged along to meetings and told to sit in a corner and be quiet while we're getting on organised and stuff. They've been out waving placards and wearing T-shirts to school and all this sort of stuff. So the kids have been absolutely fantastic. And I think as parents, we've sent a very strong message to them that you need to fight for what you believe in, and that good things can come of it. So we're absolutely delighted.
And the phrase "don't mess with us" comes to mind.
Well, exactly.
I mean, I heard the phrase a couple of years ago, and it is so true. I mean, a lot of these people say, well, there's no need for libraries with Kindles and things like that these days. Yeah, Kindles are good for books that you want to read. Libraries are for books you never knew you wanted to read.
Well, that's it. It's great for a browse, and this is something that we spoke to the Deputy Leader of the Council about, because the committee intends to continue, and we hope to work with Culture NL and North Lanarkshire Council to expand our library service to make it the best that it possibly can be, because libraries are not about going in and borrowing a book and taking it back 28 days later the way it used to be when we were younger. They're about social inclusion, they're about a place for people to go and feel safe, somewhere local that the elderly people can go to. There's a lot of job seekers that use the IT for job search. Our primary schools have moved towards sort of IT-based homework, so a lot of the kids need to use the PCs to complete their homework tasks and things like that.
Yeah.
It's certainly, as I say, about more than books, and personally I love a browse round the shelves, and I have discovered so many different writers just from doing that, and I would highly recommend it to anyone. I was speaking to Councillor O'Rourke last night on the phone, and he was saying that the long-term goal is to look at a purpose-built hub in Newarthill, so a new build that has got various things going on in it, and we'll have a fully functioning library as part of that. And certainly, if that's the case, then we would be delighted. There was a time where there was a bit of confusion in the village, because we felt that it was either going to be the library or a volunteer-run hub in the library.
Yeah.
But certainly they seem to have rethought that, and they're now looking at a sort of all singing, all dancing new build that's something for everyone, and that they would have an improved library service still staffed by a librarian. So if that's the case, we're delighted, but we will be engaging in the library that we've got and keeping events up. We had a children's writer, David Solomons, who's won the Children's Book of the Year from Waterstones and Book of the Year at the British Book Industry Awards for his debut novel, My Brother is a Superhero. He came out and he met with kids from 3 primary schools, and it was fantastic.
Exactly.
The kids asked him questions. He told them about his journey to becoming a writer, all about the publishing industry, the actual process of how books are bound and printed and put together. I mean, these children were absolutely enthralled. They sat there for over an hour, and they would have had him sitting there all night answering questions. It was fantastic.
Brilliant.
So we want to see more of that, and we want to see more community engagement, and I really hope that that's something that we can do, and that the community of Newarthill will continue to stay behind us and work with us in that.
Well, that's fantastic news, Angie, and well done to you and all the guys that took part in it. And
can I give a wee shout out to the people?
Yeah.
So the committee, we've had a lot of help and advice from Damien Barr, who is a writer who grew up in Newarthill, so I want to give him a wee shout out. and also to Kat Dormer, who has been my right-hand woman and the secretary of the committee. Also Suzanne, Claire, Amanda, Stacey, Mary and Tommy, who have all worked really, really hard. I just wanted to give them a wee mention. And of course, all their long-suffering families and children who have put up with them running about.
with leaflets and flyers.
Yes, and -5 degrees and things like that, yes.
Well, that's fantastic news, Ange. And you could do me one more favour.
Yes.
Before you go, if you could introduce the song that the kids did, and we'll get it on the air right now for you.
It gives me great pleasure to do so. This is Another Brick in the Wall, Leave Our Books Alone, by the Scottish Pink Floyd and the Newarthill Kids.
Right here on 107.6 East Coast FM.
You're listening to Dave Knight on East Coast 107.6 FM.